Hi guys, today we are going to discuss the 27th MCQ of 2019 A-level chemistry paper. Okay, now this question comes from 11th lesson, that means chemical kinetics. Okay, so let's start the video. Alright, it's all about activation energy. Okay, you saw the question. So in this question, we have a diagram. Okay, it's a energy profile. Okay, energy profile. So you have A and B in as the reactants. Okay, as the reactants, and here all the way up here you have C. That's your product. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is an endothermic reaction, right? Endothermic, right? Endothermic reaction, because this is the ultimate, the final enthalpy change. Now it is positive. Okay, it is positive. Now this is an endothermic reaction at the end of the day, but it has to go through several steps. All right, several steps like this, and these are not like I haven't drawn it in the exact way as you can see in the question paper, but it's somewhat like this. Okay, now E1 and E2 is given like this. Here, this is the most interesting part, delta H1, and here somewhere here you have E3. Now these E values are the activation energies of each of the steps. Now this is one step, okay, from here to there. This is one step, and the second step is this, here to there, right? This is the second step, and the third step is this, here to the final product. All right, three-step reaction. So what is correct about all about the this energy profile, right? So what is the activation energy of forming C from A plus B? Now this activation energy should look like this, right? Should look like this, and this activation energy can never be smaller than any of these steps. Just because it has to be larger than most of them, at least most of them, right? Because if it is large, if it is smaller than E1, it cannot exceed, it cannot come to this place, right? A and B can't make this product, this particular intermediate. This is not the product. This particular intermediate, it cannot form, right? It cannot be formed. So the first option is definitely wrong, and the third option is also wrong. EA is smaller than E1, EA, yeah, everything. Now first and the third options we can clearly neglect them. And the second one you can see there is an equal sign. EA equals E1 plus E2 plus E3 minus delta H1. We cannot say exactly what is that. Okay, we cannot exactly say, see, which of the following is always correct with regard to this reaction. Like a question like this, you won't use this equal sign, right? Don't use this sign, because this is like somewhat can be erroneous, right? Because it cannot be always correct, because E1 plus E2 plus E3 minus delta H1, this can be very large value, right? You can add them up and see it will be all the way up here, up there, right? And minus delta H1 causes very small negligible change for the energy, and activation energy may or may not be equal to that. That is a very large value in the second option. Okay, EA cannot like maybe, but we can't guarantee that. Okay, so I refuse to accept the second option. And the fourth one, E1 plus E2 is smaller than EA. That can be, EA equals E1 plus E2, but how can we exactly say that? E1 plus E2 is still, it's a very large amount, right? E1 is like this and E2 is like, if you add them up, it's like this, right? It's a very large value. So we cannot exactly say this A plus B, like this activation energy, like my activation energy, I denote it as like this, like here, EA, like this. Okay, we can't exactly say that. But look at the fifth one. EA is larger than delta H1 plus E2. Yeah, it's a first look, right? Delta H1 is like this plus E2, like you can add them up directly, because in the question paper also it says you can add them up. So you can just add them up and see my EA is higher than that. I know you won't believe that, so we can express it in another way. Look at this. A and B, if you want to form this particular intermediate, which energy you would you give to this A plus B? Obviously, you have to supply E1 to get this intermediate, and then you have to put this E2, right? Since you have to get this I, right? So this delta H1 definitely must be there, all right? Definitely must be there. So when you get this I, after that you still have to go through another small activation energy to achieve C, right? So therefore this getting this intermediate, after getting this intermediate also, you have to supply a small energy to get the product C. Therefore your activation energy of the total reaction definitely larger than delta H1 plus E2. Okay, so it is always correct. Therefore the answer is 5, right? I think it's clear. So if you have any arguments, you can just comment on the video below, and please subscribe to my channel, and join our Telegram group. It's link in the description as well. So I hope you enjoy this. Okay, right, then let's meet on the next video. Bye bye.